Your discussion this week is another case study, but this time the focus is on making student recommendations based on the principle of multiple means of action and expression. The format is very similar to your Week 2 discussion. As always, you will begin with Step 1 and work through each step for this discussion in order. In Step 1, you will read and watch the sources that will help support your success in this course. There is also an outline template provided that you can use to complete this discussion prompt. This template is the same template that you used in Week 2's discussion. However, the focus is now on action and expression. Fill in where needed, and then you can copy and paste what you have written into the discussion thread. Your writing support this week focuses on how to write in a clear and concise manner. If you struggle writing your thoughts down on paper and find yourself maybe writing too much, definitely check out this resource. Just like last week's discussion, you will first watch the video that explains a real-world scenario. Then, based on the letter of your last name, you will be providing recommendations to support your assigned learner. Going back to the Week 3 Multiple Means of Action and Expression case study outline, you will identify who your assigned student is based on your last name. You will then identify what the learning barriers are for this student as explained in the video. Then you will choose a specific guideline and checkpoint that falls under the multiple means of action and expression found in the UDL checklist. So here is that checklist, and if you scroll down, you'll find Principle 2, which provides multiple means of action and expression, and there are 1, 2, 3 different guidelines that you can choose from, so either 4, 5, or 6, and then you have various checkpoints underneath each of those guidelines that you can choose from. Again, one guideline and one checkpoint to choose from. So you can see that there is an example of how to choose those guidelines and checkpoints in blue. You want to be sure you choose a guideline and checkpoint that will support the learning needs of your assigned student. Then you will describe your selected guideline and checkpoint in your own words. You will create a teaching strategy that would support your assigned student and is aligned to your selected guideline and checkpoint. Be sure to explain how your teaching strategy is aligned to your selected guideline and checkpoint, as well as how your teaching strategy will provide greater accessibility for your assigned student. You will then do this again with a different guideline and checkpoint. You will close out your discussion with identifying at least one way you would recommend to Mr. Luis on how to facilitate creative expression based on what you learned in Chapter 8 of the text. You need to then explain how this recommendation would further support students through multiple means of action and expression. Be sure to use evidence to support your analysis. Finally, you will then engage in conversation by responding to at least 3 of your peers over 2 separate days. Your first response must be made by Saturday and the other 2 by Monday. Please note that you are expected to follow the bullet points here when responding to at least 2 of your peers. Consider using the bullet points as headings to ensure you address all components.